we are in the premises of Ekta World, a real estate construction giant, which has been a star performer in building iconic projects. Every project delivered by Ekta World is a piece of an art in itself. It is a justified blend of luxury and beauty. Today we are going to interact with the Chairman and Managing Director of Ekta World, Mr. Ashok Mohnani, giving a short introduction of the personality. Presently recognized as the face of the industry, Mr. Ashok Mohnani always had a vision for the world of quality, luxury and trust. To accomplish this goal, the company follows best industry practices, excellent management systems and really good and latest building technology. At the same time, the company strives to provide best and world-class realty solutions to all its occupants. The company and the group's endeavor is to create iconic projects, and at present they are creating the new residential complexes in various sought-after locations in Mumbai like Chembur, Virar and Goregaon. Mr. Ashok Mohnani articulates his philosophy in one simple line. He says, I want to give the best experience possible. So let's grab this opportunity to interact with him. Hello and welcome to Let's Talk. This is Mansi Dave, and here we bring to you another segment of real estate and its happening. Today we are in conversation with Mr. Ashok Mohnani, the Chairman and Managing Director of Ekta World. Mr. Mohnani, it's a pleasure having you on our show.
Me too.
To start with, as we all know, Ekta World is all about innovation and achievement with quality assurance. But sir, give our viewers a quick eye view, a brief on Ekta World.
Okay, so Mansi, this journey started in the year 1987. I was a channel partner when I passed out from college for about 10 years. So one decade I was just selling apartments for people, okay, for other developers. But somehow, somewhere, within me, I felt that there's a huge gap between what I'm doing and I wasn't getting the satisfaction of what I was doing. I was very happy initially that I'm providing homes to people, and shelter is something that is a need. Mm-hmm. But the quality of the home that I was instrumental in providing, that actually really started working on my mind, and I felt that they deserve much more than what I'm giving them. So that thought triggered off me entering into development. So 87 I got hold of a small plot of 500 square meters at Andheri East Sher Punjab Society, which was followed by another project about 800 square meters at IC Colony Borivali. Okay. So these two projects were called Ekta and Ekta Angan. That's when the company took birth in 1987, and the journey started there. I made about 12 and 15 apartments, 27 apartments in these two projects. And the joy that I got after, delivering that product, that mulya, I would call it, giving peace of mind to my customers, to my buyers, is what Ekta is thriving about. And so 87 onwards, then we went 90, 91, we did projects in extended part of Borivali called IC Colony Extension, which is now called, it's a part of Daisar, and we made hundreds of apartments there, like Rock Garden, Rock Enclave, Rock Spring, and finally we went on to bigger layouts. So 2001 we came across a project in Borivali East again, mm-hmm. at Dattapada Road. That was called Ekta Gobi Gardens. So we made about 450 apartments there. So there was the first, I would say, planned integrated layout, and as far as innovation is concerned, we made what we did at that time was again an out of the box thinking is we made a mock-up flat, a sample flat outside the project. So not a part of the land where we were doing, but just adjacent to that. And it was a structure where people could come and see that what they are going to actually get. And that was again a very successful project that led to acquisition of a land at Powai. So we bought this land from Mr. G.L. Raheja. This was 19.5 acres at Powai, at Chandili Powai, and that's called Lake Homes. So there we've housed 2,200 families there. So that was another milestone in Ekta's journey. And this went on, and here we are in 2015 as we speak. We have about 14,400 happy families who are part of Ekta, and we have developed about 14.4 million square feet till date, and we have another 5 million which is on the floor right now. So this is where we are as far as Ekta is concerned, and I started my journey with a modest team of 4 people. So we had 3 and myself was the 4th person, and today the whole believer family is about 310, and our vision for Ekta is that by 2025 we want to add another 20,000 families. So 14,400 will become 34,400 by 2025. So next 10 years we want to make houses for 20,000 happy families.
What, according to you, are the areas in the Mumbai metropolitan region which have growth potential?
Mumbai is concerned, but if you go a little further on, okay, if you go beyond Borivali, if you're talking about Daisar, you're talking about Mira Road, then you can talk about Virar, Vasai, Palghar.
The next question I will ask is, there are many ups and downs, and real estate has been seeing so many things these days. So can you comment on the Mumbai real estate market?
Yeah, at present, Mumbai definitely is going through a slight state of confusion. Having said that, the government has rolled out a new development plan 2034, took it back again, realizing that there were certain flaws in the development plan, and they would want to correct it. So, we as an industry will support the government in giving its own sweet time to correct it. But all the stakeholders in the industry are pretty confused. That they now started sitting on the fence because they're not able to decide, that what is going to happen in the new development plan. Okay, they're talking about increase in FSI, they're talking about increase in premium cost. So all that put together, there is a situation where people may not take decisions instantly in certain pockets. But yes, of course, looking at the other side of the coin is that people who are actually wanting to buy, they feel that this is the right time to buy because supply actually is constrained, and therefore whatever limited supply that we have, people are coming out to buy. Of recent, this is what we've observed in the last few months.
So what you're trying to say is it's not a bad phase or a dark situation.
Not at all.
It's a state of confusion, right?
Yes, slightly it is, but then that confusion obviously will get over in a period of time. But those people who want to actually buy, I think it's the right time for them to buy.
So what is your take on this state? What is the inference which you shall out of it?
Things are looking much better now. The buyers also are coming out to buy. The financial institutions are supporting them. So we have a lot of schemes like a 20-80 or a 10-80-10, or so these schemes are definitely helping to boost the market, and things are looking quite positive. Yeah.
If we talk about the real estate market and the trends which are going on in real estate market, What, according to you, are the areas in the Mumbai metropolitan region which have growth potential?
As far as Mumbai is concerned. But if you go a little further on, okay, if you go beyond Borivali, if you're talking about Daisar, you're talking about Mira Road, then we can talk about Virar, Vasai, Palghar. This side, the central side, we're talking about Thane. We can look at Dombivli, Kalyan. So these are the pockets which are, I mean, development is on in a great speed, and there is equal demand to support the supply also in these pockets. Having said that, there is a huge infrastructure which really matters. Okay, so we talk about connectivity, right? So the corridor, okay, we talk about the coastal corridor. Then we talk about extending the line to right up to Dahanu. Okay, so it becomes so easy for a person to really commute from Palghar or from Dahanu to his place of work.
If we talk about the changes in price or the price change trends which take place, do you think there will be a price correction?
No, I don't think there will be price correction, because once you can understand that the input cost of any product hasn't come down. Okay, neither has the land cost come down, neither has the premiums that we are paying to the various authorities has come down. So in no way there can be a price correction.
So as Mr. Mohnani says, there can be a price correction. At the same time, what is required is maybe the disposable income or the income in the hands of people. If there can be a change in that, the situation will be different.
No longer can one individual, one earning member buy an apartment. It's always two now to build. Usually it is a couple who both of them are making are working, and both of them have decent income, and so they plan in such a way that yes, they have enough of disposable income to take care of the EMIs, and the banks are doing a great job. Yeah.
So if we talk about Ekta World, it's a brand name in itself. So when we talk about your projects, give us a brief on your projects in Mumbai and who are your target market.
Generally cater to those people who aspire enhanced lifestyle and who are looking for peace. So this is what we keep in mind, lifestyle as well as peace. So as far as if you're talking about where we build, so can I tell you that predominantly we are in Mumbai. Okay, so we prefer to be in the MMR region.
All right.
So we have projects right from Dadar, Bandra, Khar, Santa Cruz, Chembur, Borivali, Virar, Goregaon. So these are the places where we generally are in Mumbai.
So which segment do you cater to?
So we are into residential and luxury. So we will not do anything which is not residential and which is not luxury. So this is the segment that we cater to. We are very clear that our Nitya lies only in residential luxury home.
What are your views on affordable housing?
It's a great thought. Okay, the CM himself is very keen that we make 11 lakh houses in the next 5 years, and as an association, as an organization, we fully support his dream. Obviously, he has to give us some incentive FSI for us to deliver those affordable homes.
So tell us about your projects outside Mumbai.
Okay, so we are in Nasik. We're making about 650 odd homes in Nasik at Pathadi, which includes 60 villas. Some of them already have been occupied. We're doing it in phases, so some of them already been occupied and the rest are deferred till about 2016 is what our target date is to complete this project. The recent development in Pune is in Keshav Nagar, where we are doing a joint venture with Oxford and Godrej. So we are partners with Godrej and developing 43 acres in Pune called Godrej Infinity, and we are also doing another 30 acres with a South India developer called Purvankars. So we are using their expertise to develop these two projects at Pune.
So how was your experience in Pune when it comes to construction?
See, Pune is a different market in the sense it is more IT oriented, and there's a good demand for residential houses in Pune.
The controversial draft development plan 2034 has been scrapped. So what is your stance on that?
Personally, with no offences, the government is doing a good job, but I think it was a little bit, it was a little bit of a hurry that they came up with the DP.
When we talk about projects, there are various factors which leads to success or failure of a project. So what according to you is a factor for success or failure of a project?
There's only one thing, Mansi. Whether it's success or failure, it's all about delivery. If a developer is focused on execution and timely delivery, that is the secret of his success. Otherwise, he fails and falls flat on his face. Yeah. The buyer, Mansi, is looking forward to us. He's put in hard-earned money, okay? And if we commit a date to him, say 3 years, assuming, okay? And if we default in that time period now, that is our failure. And if we meet up to that schedule, that is our success. Because each buyer will get another 10 buyers for us.
So my next question is, what are your views on the Smart City initiative and how will it affect the sector?
See, I think it's a beautiful thought, okay? And this will take the load off all the metros, okay? These smart cities, when they come up, people prefer to, venture into them because they'll be, affordable initially, and the infrastructure that is going to happen in these smart cities will really be, compensatory as far as the consumers are concerned, and there will be more avenues for income for these people who are going to stay in the smart cities, and again, as I said, it will take the load off the metros.
So when we talk about the draft development plan, the controversial draft development plan 2034 has been scrapped. So what is your stance on that?
Personally, with no offences, the government is doing a good job, but I think it was a little bit, it was a little bit of a hurry that they came up with the DP. Now that the CM has been kind enough and prudent enough to roll it back, that he has an panel of experts who are working on it. So whatever anomalies were there in the draft will definitely be worked upon. Like there are certain areas which were shown as reservations, which are originally residential. Roads have been incorporated, and so all those things will definitely be corrected.
Coming on to the conclusion, our viewers will surely like to have an advice from an expert like you. So give us a piece of thought, sir.
So what I'll tell my viewers right now is that don't get lured by people who are offering you incentives and offering you discount. Look at the credentials, look at the history, look at their performance, okay, all put together, and then only you take a decision to buy. I've seen that sometimes people get carried away by the price alone, but then after that, the trauma that they have to go into, that becomes unbearable. Yeah, it's your hard-earned money, and you better think twice, thrice, as many times before taking a decision. And look at the track record of the developer. Everything is so transparent now. So click a button, go to the website of the developer, see what he has done, what he has delivered, get into as deep as possible, engage an advocate if required, who will do some due diligence for you before you take the plunge and before you buy a house.
What is your stance on the real estate bill?
It's a great move. This was contemplated since a long time, and now that is going to come into reality very soon. So this will make all the stakeholders accountable. There will be immense transparency. The buyer will know what he is getting, what he's been promised is being delivered. We have to display all our approvals, all our plans on the website. So it will lead to a great transparency. Today the consumer has to be protected. Okay, that's the thought which the government has. At the same time, all the stakeholders, even the people who, even the the government bodies who are giving us approvals will be ultimately accountable and responsible to ensure that there is smooth, transparent flow of delivery.
Also, with regards to corporate social responsibility, government has made it mandatory that every corporate should contribute 2% of their profits to the society. So, how is Ekta World going about with it?
Okay, before I come to Ekta World, I mean, this is a great thing that they have done. Okay, 2% could have been even more, but then they started with 2%. There are so many NGOs who are literally, I mean, bleeding. Okay, people are, I mean, they don't bother about what's happening in society. The thought is to give back to community what you've taken. In Ekta, we don't restrict ourselves to 2%. Okay, I don't want to tell you exactly what we do as far as the percentage is concerned, but I can assure you, I mean, I can tell you with confidence and with conviction that we strive to ensure that the community which is deprived of the basic facilities are provided a good lifestyle.
On this note, concluding at the end, I would like to say thank you so much for joining us in this conversation.
I had a great time, Mansi.
It was a pleasure having you. You keep writing to us because it gives us a quick eye view of what we should do and what are the things which we miss out. For other details on real estate sector, keep watching Spin TV. Goodbye. Take care.